What's she going by? Nova Piper here. So, it's a little wet outside. So I put on my my Atalanta Canada's Best. Got me a sou'wester on here. Wear it like this. Or you can wear it like this. This is how you're supposed to wear it. I'm gonna tell you, it looks funny, but if you ever worked on the water or in the rain, this is the shit. Especially the blowing rain. I ain't going nowhere. This is my father's. Dad's been dead 19 years. He died Easter Sunday, 2000. So that's how old this shit is. I still wear it. Not as a memory to my father, as you know. Fuck. We don't have time for that in a video. That's years of fucking therapy. However, being a rainy day and considering what I'm smoking, I figured why not. Starbucks beans in a Tim Hortons cup. Repurposed. Forgot to heat it back up. So I'm kind of dressed like this, not only because it's raining, but because I'm smoking Captain Earl's 10 Russians. It's Captain Earl's 10 Russians, Hermit Tobacco, I think it's Cornell and Deal, and there's another fucking company. I don't know how many different companies. I don't even know who makes it. So many goddamn companies on there, but 10 Russians is one of my go-to blends. I love this shit. It has one of the highest Latakia contents in available tobacco. So when I first discovered that I enjoyed Englishes, I said I want to go all out. Like, why snort cocaine when you can smoke crack, right? Again, that's another whole topic in years of therapy. But what's been happening is I've been trying a lot of different tobaccos. I've been smoking cigarillos. So I'm starting to appreciate different tobaccos, but I've always liked this, and I haven't had any 10 Russians in a while. I ordered some, and they ended up sending me a 50-gram can, and I ordered the big can, 8 ounces. What's that? 50. I think they sell 10 Russians in ounces, so I don't know how many. I don't know how many grams 2 ounces is. Doesn't matter. Not much of a difference. 28 grams to an ounce, is it? Something like that. Like everybody else, I learned my metric system from buying weed. The flavor's changed somehow, and I'm trying to put my finger on it. So this is kind of a re-review, another review, second review, third review. I didn't bring it out with me because of the rain. So yeah, I bought 8 ounces. They sent me 50 grams, or 2 ounces, whatever. So I sent 4 noggins an email, and they're like, "Oh shit, man, sorry about that. Here you go. Got her yesterday, no fucking problem." So good job, 4 noggins. Shit happens, right? Right in there, right on it. Picks me right up. So I didn't open the 8 ounces, and people have told me that the big cans taste different than the little cans. Well, that little can tastes a bit different to me. And I'm trying to put it what it is on the taste. Now I use weird words for this. I call this creosote. It's the flavors I get from this. Oily creosote. fair amount of sweetness. Let's have a boo on the interweb. I'm pretty fucking handsome like this, I'm telling you. I should like fucking go rock with a cock out like this. I wear this all the time. Whenever it rains, I wear this, no shit. I'm just looking up 10 Russians because I don't know 10 Russians tobacco, because I'm not really sure like what all the contents are. I'll just use tobacco reviews. I always go to tobacco reviews. Cornell and Deal, Hermit Tobacco, Cavendish, Latakia, Oriental, Turkish, Virginia. It's a crumble cake. I think they changed it. It comes in a block. It's pressed. When you break it apart, you don't need a knife or anything like that. That's just foolishness. You can just crumble it between your fingers. It's very oily. It leaves in the can. It leaves an oily residue, and it smells oily, and it tastes like creosote. But we know that's not what it is. If anything, I'm going to say they cut back on the Latakia. I tend to mix it up a lot. I met some Syrian women who are actually from the city of Latakia, and that's how they pronounce it. But we've all, not just me, lots of people call it Latakia. And I told her about the tobacco, and she had no idea about the tobacco, but she talked to her father, and he's like, "Oh fuck yeah, he knew all about it." I brought some in, and I showed them, and talked about the pipes and how this is from, it's Syrian, originally Syrian tobacco. I had some vintage Syrian I took in and showed them. They were fascinated. They're really nice people. These are real Syrian refugees, not that fucking shit you hear about on the news. They made up shit. This is the real deal. These are people running for their fucking lives. Anyway. Again, that's another whole video and years of therapy. But it doesn't seem to have the same Latakia kick. So they either cut back on the Latakia, maybe it's more Cavendish. I'm not good at picking out components. But I don't know if there's more. It doesn't seem like more Virginia, and it doesn't seem like more Virginia. If anything, it's the Turkish Orientals or the Cavendish, and I'm not really good at picking out Cavendish, but I am getting some sweetness out of this. Excuse me, which could be just like Cavendish. I'm sure it's unflavored. Why would you want to flavor when the Latakia is your strong note here? But my taste have changed. Where's the timer? Oh, it's at the bottom today. Okay. It's a very full flavored. Now, when I say full flavored, I mean that it has a very powerful flavor to it. Not that it's a strong, like on the Retro Hail. Like here's an example. Okay, so that's out my nose on the Retro Hail. Okay, so it's a very strong flavor. But for that Retro Hail right there, that wasn't strong as in nicotine or burning or that Perique burn or anything like that. It's Good Friday, don't they know they're not supposed to be working? Little baby Jesus is straight from dead. Well, but there's something not quite the same as what I remember it. So anyway, they did send me the 8-ounce can, so I didn't open that. I just opened the 2-ounce can. I'll smoke that. It's in a jar. But, when 8 ounces of tobacco cost you 200 fucking Canadian dollars locally, you're goddamn right I'm spending $35 US. Which would be about maybe 40, 45, probably 45 Canadian. Just under. It's about 20, 25%, somewhere around there exchange rate. I love Captain. I love 10 Earls, Captain Russians, 10 Russians. Fuck. I love 10 Russians in my coffee. Holy shit. It's fucking early, man. I just got up, shit, showered, shave, and coffee pipe. Mm. True delight for lovers of Latakia. Rich and full body, 10 Russians is pressed to deliver perfectly balanced blend. They call it a crumble cake. 15 euros, 10 Russians. It is, yeah, there's no flavoring. As we know, there's always some sort of little topping on there to keep it moist or whatever they put on it. I find this tobacco extremely high in nicotine. What do they say here? I'm just curious because I'm a nicotine lightweight. Oh, they don't list the nicotine. They just have the strength is strong, no flavoring, full flavor, taste is full, room note strong. Yeah. This is a great way to get divorced. If you, your significant other, smoke this in the house. I used to smoke this and then get in the car with my buddies and shit, and they go, "Fuck Tim, you stink, man. What the hell, right?" But I really love this shit. But I find it's got a bit of a mustiness to it, and I find all strong Englishes do. Yeah, but there's something a little different in here. I'm detecting something different in the recipe. But as I mentioned, my flavors or my palates change from the different tobaccos I've been smoking. But lately I got back into and couldn't find any, is my Balkan mixture from Gawith and Hogarth. I love that stuff. It's that Lakeland English. Plum pudding, which I've got mass quantities of. And this. I may have to go quick here if the rain starts. But there's something not quite the same. Maybe it's just because I haven't smoked it in a while. Now, when I smoke cigarettes, I smoke Turkish cigarettes because my old man was a sailor, so I got the outfit. Dad worked for Fisheries and Oceans, so he patrolled the Canadian waters for illegal fishing. And there was a lot of, they'd board a lot of ships, and it was kind of a tradition. You'd always trade liquor and tobacco. Oh, the Blue Jay go or something. They'd always trade liquor and tobacco, so he'd always come home with like cigarettes, and I've had Turkish cigarettes. I've met some Turks myself. I got a video about a story. So I've smoked Turkish Oriental cigarette tobacco in cigarettes, and this, I'm not really getting it. I can't pick it out of pipe tobacco though. This could be the Cavendish, but Cavendish is in fucking everything. Cavendish can be like a flavorless, not a condiment, but it's just a flavorless additive used to help with the burning process. There's some other shit that I've read too. It helps your tobacco burn better. It does add some sweetness if it's unflavored. I think it's a sweet tobacco. I'm not sure. And again, I think it's just Virginia tobacco that's cured a certain way. It's not like a variety. I'm not an expert on this shit. Oh yeah, and I'm using my Lorenzetti Constantine straight billiard. It's very classy. I always like straight billiards, man. They're fucking classy looking pipes. I will have to smoke this slow. It will give me nicotine sickness from this bowl. I know it will. Anyway, that's my re-review of Captain Earl's 10 Russians. I don't know. I still like it, but something doesn't seem quite the same. I've had a few bowls of this can, and it's just not quite the same. I have enough of it now that I can let it sit. So we'll see what happens when it's got some age on it. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye. Lord Thunder, and we'll see you.